What up, gang? Carolina Jackpot time coming at you. Sometimes when you want something, you just have to kind of speak it into existence, I guess. I told you the other day that I was upset about having nothing but bad news to report on the football front for South Carolina. Well, it looks like there may be a bit of a silver lining around the dark clouds that we've had the past few weeks. Rocket Raheem Sanders, according to Matt Zanitz, reporter for 24/7 Sports, is expected to become a big old Gamecock. I'm not sure if that announcement may be coming today, but this is the first really. All we've heard is that he was impressed with what he saw. He liked South Carolina. That's pretty much all we've heard. Now we're actually seeing something concrete and tangible that he may actually really be heading to South Carolina. And I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like, here comes next football Jesus, next Heisman Trophy winner, best thing since sliced bread. So the Tater fans can just you can just shut up with all that crap, what you're going to come from very soon. But it is a huge upgrade to a running back room that has struggled pretty much since Shane Beamer has been there. Of course, 2021 he came in. We had Kevin Harris, who had rushed for over 1,000 yards and led the SEC in 2020. Never could get it on track in 2021. 2022 was a horrible year behind the likes of just a lot of injuries, and Marshawn Lloyd getting injured, having to plug Jaheim Bell in there, and a number of other cats, Christian Beal-Smith, who never really panned out. And then last year, of course, Mario Anderson showed a lot of flashes of being a really good player, but he was playing behind one of the worst offensive lines in the history of history. So no one really knows what his potential is. Maybe he will realize it at the next place that he goes to. That hasn't been decided yet by him. But Sanders, 1,400-something yards in 2022, 10 touchdowns, carved up the Gamecocks that year. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to this. I think this is a huge get for South Carolina. Yesterday, they added Oscar Attaway from North Texas, a guy who rushed for a little over 700 yards this past season, about 6 yards a carry. And he has 2 years left to play if they approve a medical red shirt for him from 2021. So good things popping there. They've added the transfer wide receiver from Coastal Carolina and the young man from community college who he's just a huge body there. Jerome Simmons, I believe is his name. So good stuff going on. I was really starting to get concerned about this transfer portal thing, and y'all are like, well, Carolina Jackpot, he's over here bitching about this, and then 2 people committed. Okay, well, I have a right to do so because history has indicated that, we're not going to do very well there. And this past season has been nothing but a comedy of errors. It's become a mockery, and it's just become an absolute joke. I mean, it's almost to the point where the football program looks like one huge clown car, the size of a bus, pulling up to that clown music, and out pops Shane Beamer from the driver's seat with his big red wig on, his big long shoes, his big red nose, and then here comes Marcus Satterfield jumping out this way, and Clayton White over here, and here comes Dowell Loggins. We still let Marcus Satterfield ride the clown bus. It's been a shit show. It absolutely has. So no surprise there that I was a little bit upset. Haven't picked up any transfer portal linemen yet. Kind of concerning to me. Also, the guy that was from Harvard that is a tight end that visited this past weekend, Tyler something or other, can't remember his last name, looked like a pretty, a bigger bodied guy who could block and catch, has decided to go to Virginia. I mean, why anybody would want to go to Virginia over South Carolina, I don't know. That's just a fucking horrible program. And I think that guy probably made a mistake. But they have another guy coming in this weekend, transfer portal candidate from Ball State, who's like 6'6", 240-something pounds. Brady Anderson. Brady Anderson played baseball. Brady something. He he was a former quarterback. So this guy is, it already says he's really high on South Carolina. He hasn't even visited yet. So that could be a potential. Still, the quarterback thing, the KJ Jefferson stuff, I don't see that happening. I would say there's like a 5% chance that happens. A.J. Swan from Vanderbilt had visited yesterday. I think this would be a really good pickup. I think LaNorris Sellers is still the dude. The Goggle Gladiator has an extremely bright future ahead of him, but I think Swan could be someone that could possibly be in a backup role. Maybe you could have like a 2 quarterback. I know a lot of teams don't do the 2 quarterback system stuff anymore because game plans are just written out pretty much for one player. And I really think LaNorris should be the dude. But this guy can also put some balls in tight windows and make some nice throws. Kind of limited success at Vanderbilt, but he didn't have a lot of real good pieces playing around him either. So that's what I've seen so far on the transfer portal front. 1 running back picked up. That's definite. 1 that looks to be coming this way. Got a wide receiver so far, a defensive lineman. So they're doing okay. From what I've heard and seen, there's no one else that's on the current roster expected to possibly enter the transfer portal or entertaining it, but you can never say never. So nobody knows exactly what's going to happen with that. So anyway, that's about all I got to say about that, guys. I got to go get some work in. I will see you all later. I appreciate it. Peace. I'm out of here, and go Gamecocks. Woo!